Hello there, hello. Today we're gonna play Monster Con. Let me just get out of the way, because there's a really pretty lady doodling in the back. I played the first one. I played the first one a while back when it first came out, and I used to love that game. That was my thing, you know? Completely addicted to it. It was like crack. Ooh. So let's go. Let's play Monster Con. How many of you are there? Oh. Choose your OST. This is the most important part. We could go for surf rock. This is the OG, the classical. It fits with everything. Never gets old. Could also go for lo-fi beats. Lo-fi beats. I don't know if I vibe with lo-fi beats. There's like a Genshin Impact Primo Gem right here, and I don't do Genshin Impact. I don't do that. I also have Kawaii Future Bass. Kawaii Future Bass. I don't know. It's giving VTuber, you know, so it fits the theme. But do I want to go for it? I'm not sure. Retro is nice. Retro is cool. Ooh. I like retro. That might be my favorite. Fantasy vibes. Plus. Yeah, this is too epic. Like, what are we gonna do in here? Fight a dragon? No, I don't think we're fighting a dragon. No, not the type of dragon you're thinking of. So I think I'm going for retro. I'm between retro and surf rock. But I'm gonna go for retro. Oh, look, I blinked. Ding! Ding! Spooky Con. For some, it was just another convention. But for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. Who are you? I'm going for the yellow one, I think, but I can't help but notice all these DLCs down here. What is this? EA Games? I know this is Damien. This is Vera's sister. This is the hunter, Monster Hunter. And this person was at Monster Camp. My name is not Yellow. My name's Cream. Ooh, Cream. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe. Huh? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and a harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Kreamiel Puff. Liam the Lion Court. 4 something something, 400 something something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Okay, I have something to say about Liam. I didn't like Liam. I didn't like him. I don't know, he's such a hipster. Nothing against hipsters, only against this one specifically. Doug Campbell, I got my eyes on this one. 24. A kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, 25. An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. Nico, I have my eyes on this one as well. The April 1st, 24, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone the rest of our lives? Ha! Oh! Tell us 3 things you like. Okay, what do I like? What do I like? I like weird reality shows. I love weird reality shows. I actually love that. Garfield versus Naruto, no. Well, that would be cool. Wait, that would actually be cool. Oh my god, yeah, I love that. I love it. And, licking metal. Choose your top 3 favorite Pokemans. Ooh. Oh, this one looks like League of Legends, so I'm not picking this one. I like this Diva. I like this Silly Man. And who should I pick? Greg Universe or Fred Bro? I'm going for Greg Universe. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long. Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Ooh, choose your genre. So should I go with sexy lips and heart and smexy sexy, or Riot Games? No, no, I'd never pick Riot Games, so I'm going with sexy lips. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going, that we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, so I already know how the game works, and since I said I have my eyes on Doug and Nico, I'm gonna go for the stats that they like. And I think Nico likes fun, so we're going for Community Zone. You enter a competitive tarot tournament because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. After several hanged men and burning towers, you decide to harness the power of celestial bodies. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh impression, you throw down Pluto. Pluto isn't a planet anymore. You're playing with an O deck. You're disqualified, and your opponent also predicts that you'll die of chlamydia. What the fuck? I just gained +1 terrible fate. You also got +2 fun, because dying from chlamydia means at some point you get laid. Oh my god, okay. You, Zoe, Omen, and Doug team up for an epic game of Flutterball, the legendary fantasy sport from the Alice Summerwind series. Doug is trying to explain the rules to Omen. So in the novels, oh my god, look at him, he's so cute. I love Doug, I want to hug him. I want to hug him while I sleep. So in the novels, the player passed the Flutterball with their mind powers, and whoever succeeds at 20 consecutive mind passes wins. Excellent! I will finally have a chance to witness Zoe tearing Immorto's mind to shreds with her eldritch powers. That wouldn't be fair. Not everyone has mind powers, so instead we use our hands and make a whoosh sound. Whoa, serves me right for having expectations. Hey nerds, ready to get your asses kicked? You turn to see the opposite team, 4 dudes who look like they just got out of a frat house. Hi guys, good to meet some fellow Alice Summerwind fans. Alice some who? We don't speak nerd, you nerds. Aren't you here to play Flutterball? Duh, and me, Tyler, Dylan, and other Tyler here are gonna kick your fucking ass and do a caxton to celebrate. Alright guys, just remember to do the whoosh sound and we'll probably be fine. The match begins and you're immediately not fine. As promised, you get your asses kicked by Tyler, Dylan, other Tyler, and the other guy whose name is probably Cody. Awesome, says probably Cody. I knew playing stupid nerd sports would help us keep our sports scholarships. Upsilon Psi represent. Upsilon Psi? What is this? Is this their frat house? Guys, what are we going to do? I keep saying whoosh, but my mind passes are weak for some reason. They might be slightly stronger, but we've got a weapon they don't have. My knife? No, Omen, our knowledge of the franchise. God damn it, Zoe, why do you never choose violence? Hey, chill out, Omen. I bet there's some Flutterball rule that can give us an edge over them, no matter how strong they are. Cream, any ideas? Okay, this is my time to shine. So how this works is they'll give you 2 options, and you have to choose the one that like represents the sets that you want to min-max. So let's say this one could be fun and this one could be boldness. If I choose this one, I'll get fun but I'll lose boldness, and if I choose this one, I'll get boldness but I'll lose fun. And at the end of the day, if I have enough stats to go for the hottie that I want, I got to get laid. This is how the game works. Okay, let's hear our options. Add a dog to our team. Little do they know, it says nowhere in the novels that a dog cannot play the sport. Or shoot them in their knees and tell them it's a role. It's not, but since they haven't read the novels, they don't know. Okay. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm going for the second one. Thank you. Omen pulls out a gun and immediately shoots Dylan in the knees. Ah, my knees. I need them for a hacky sack. Sorry, but the books clearly state that if a team has no points by the second half, they can shoot the other team in the knees. Haha, yes. It's your turn, Tyler. That can't be right. There's no way your nerdy books have cool stuff like gun violence. You're free to check if you like. Very funny, Tree Eyes. And how exactly we would do that? By reading? Yes. Oh, hold on. Tyler, Dylan, other Tyler, and probably Cody huddle up and whisper. We've decided we're gonna read the books. Time out. Suit yourselves. The role is somewhere in the 5th book of the saga, but you need to read the first 4 for context. Alright, we've decided we'd rather get shot in the knees. I love Flutterball. I love it too. Omen shoots everyone in the knees. You make a great comeback. It turns out not being super athletic is bad, but not as bad as being shot in the knees. We won! I can finally say I'm good at a sport. Bros, we've lost the match and our sports scholarship. Probably Cody says. But they had to read 9 novels, so who's the real loser? You are. Omen's right, and she shoots Cody again. Again, +2 boldness, but I lose -2 fun. Okay, that was that was a good way to start our day. Ooh, Hatsune Miku. I'm going for the main stage because Hatsune Miku is in there. You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler? Are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize you are a very rare lover, a highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense, you are better fit for a dating sim. You gain +2 smarts for achieving such self-awareness. Then you meet up with Doug, Zoe, and Omen to get autographs from a famous anime voice actor. Oh, it's them again. My best friends. This is asinine. Obtaining some random motherfucker's signature is not worth waiting in line for an hour and 45 minutes. Oh no, is that how long we've been here? We're gonna miss the panel we wanted to see. Shit, you're right. There's only one thing to do. We gotta cut the line. What? But cutting is so mean. Oh, Doug. Oh, Doug. I want to eat you up, Doug. I want to have your slimes in my mouth. I want to eat every single part of your body. I want to devour you. It's the only way to get the autograph and see the panel. We have literally no other choice here. I could be persuaded to do something mean, but will this not taint my redemption arc? Well, you weren't bent on world domination before. Line cutting is less evil than that. That's character growth, baby.
Oh, jeez.
What about me? I never did evil stuff before. Is my character shrinking? Nope. For you, Doug, this is an unexpected but welcome anti-hero moment that makes you more complex and cool. Oh, nice. But Zoe, you are also in the Redemption Arc program. Is this also progressing to a lesser evil for you? Oh, look at her face. What? Oh yeah, I remember this ending. You and Zoe lock eyes, recalling her past attempts to destroy all of reality. So there's an ending in the first game where she destroys the world and everyone dies, and the ending scene is everyone dead. I remember that. I was traumatized. Yeah, I'd say so. Then line cutting it is. But how will you do it without getting called out? Okay, I cut lines all the time in real life, so that should be easy for me. Plant fake memories in a stranger's subconscious that you're old friends to make them think they were saving a place in line for you. Or just start second line. If anyone dares to question your ruse, you laugh and say, "Ha! Of course you wouldn't know about the VIP line." Okay, let's think critically. Let's do the min-maxing strategy. I want Doug to like me, so we have to think about the stats that Doug likes the most. I don't think he cares about boldness. Maybe he likes smarts. I'm sure he likes creativity, so we should try to go for that. I'm going to go with... I feel like this is charm, and this is either smarts or creativity. So I'm going with this one. Let's start a second line.
I like this.
An excellent idea. I love lying and making others feel inferior to me. Are you sure you can pull it off though? Being a VIP member sounds wicked cool. Like level 12 coolness at least. I don't think I can swing that. Sure you can. You just gotta fake it till you make it. Coolness is 95% aura and 5% awesome sunglasses. Wait, that is true. You all walk up in a sort of VIP line next to the regular one. Excuse me? You just cut all of us. Who is that diva with the ice spikes in her head? Or that diva with his ice spikes in his head? Or they had, I don't know their gender. Aw. You mean you didn't get invited to the VIP line? How embarrassing for you. What? I've never heard of this. What qualifies someone to get a VIP line invite?
Pathetic.
Not being a lame fucking loser like yourself. Only someone who's not cool enough for the VIP line would even think to ask that question. Well, why do you four get to be here? You don't look that cool. What are you talking about? After a moment's hesitation, Doug reaches into his pocket and slips out some dark sunglasses. Damn, that's what I'm talking about. What about now, bitch? Doug, watch your mouth, Doug. Yo, get him, Doug. Doug cursing while wearing sunglasses is easily the coolest shit anyone's ever seen. It's cool enough to convince security to let you VIPs get your autographs first. Then you all head to the panel. Con etiquette. How to con the right way. The irony is lost on you, but you still gain +2 charm and lose -2 smarts. Okay, that's nice. Does Doug like charming people? I don't know. Okay, what should we go for now? Creativity Hotel. Ooh, that's Coat of the Lamb. I love this game. You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. You managed to get 14 extra towels. Huh? What can you do with these many towels? You only needed one. You decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. You gain +2 creativity from such a magnificent architectural endeavor. Now you're waiting in line to get into the con, but there's commotion up ahead, and for once it's not your fault. Oh my god, who is that baby? Oh, it's an angel! Is that my sibling? Is that cousin? Is that... Sorry, but you can't enter the con with a weapon. Come on, just let me bring it in. It's part of my cosplay. That's fair, partner. We've let people in with swords and axes and stuff. Why is this different? I'm pretty sure there's a difference between a rubber sword and an AK-47. Okay, so it's a dangerous weapon and it's cosplay. Which one overrides the other? Guys, this is obviously a Schrodinger's cosplay. This is obviously a Schrodinger's cosplay weapon situation. It's impossible to know if this is a weapon or cosplay unless or until it's used for violence. Oh, true. So true, Zoe, so true. Then we shan't know until we test it. Open fire. Are you kidding me? Shut up, Leon. Look at his stupid bow tie. Who would wear a bow tie? That is the stupidest thing anyone could do. Of course not. This is for science, Liam. You, who are so obsessed with logic and empirical facts, cannot turn your back on this experiment. Oof, this nerd stuff makes my head hurt. All of you make my head hurt. You make my head hurt, Leon. As much as you'd love to discuss this all day, you have a con to attend. Convince the guards to move this gunman along so you can get in. Okay, let's see our options. Dress the gun up as a kawaii waifu. The VTuber gun, okay. It will be undeniable that it's cosplay, first and foremost. Or, they say no risk, no reward. So is it really bad to allow a gun into the con just because it sounds incredibly risky? Okay, I feel like this is creativity, so I'm gonna do it. Fuck yeah, this is my jam, but I've never tried to make a gun sexy before. Well, I'm sure Omen knows how to do that. Begin by applying lip gloss to the muzzle. It will elicit toss of smooching and fellatio. Oh my god. What are you doing with your guns, Omen? Oh, I've got a sexy bra in my purse. Can we use that? One can always use a sexy bra. Attach it to the trigger guard to evoke the imagery of... What is the term? Big booba. That's not going to work on. Ooh. I stand corrected. It's perfect. Show the guards. You lay the rifle at the guard's feet like bait in a bear trap. Yep. This settles it. This gun is clearly being used for horny cosplay purposes. Yeah. Wow. Is it weird that I'm attracted to it? I mean, I gotta admit, I'm mimicking his tongues. Guns already make me a bit hard, but a gun in sexy lingerie makes me 100% hard. You are disgusting. I respect that. The love between an officer and his gun is a beautiful thing. Go to her, partner. The demon cop starts hardcore making out with the AK-47. I do not want to tap that picture in my mind. Wow. He's really deep-throating the muzzle, huh? Indeed, it's hard to watch. I need to rid myself of this memory immediately. How expensive are lobotomies these days? You all sneak into the con while everyone's distracted, gaining +2 creativity for waifuifying the gun, but losing -2 boldness. Okay, I'm fine with that. And for the last act of the day, we shall go to the merch hall. You check out the stands and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple prints from an artist. You get another tote bag. Yeah, support artists. Support artists. Support artists. Support artists. Then you buy a cool tote bag and they give it to you inside a free tote bag. Oh, so many tote bags. You gain +2 charm from all these fashionable and free tote bags you have now. If only you had something to carry them all. You, Zoe, and Omen decide to visit Liam's Yaoi art stand. Hopefully he offers a friends and family discount. The three of you find him motionless, staring wide-eyed at a piece of paper. He seems unnerved. Oh, he looks... I'm ashamed to admit this, but he looks kinda cute in this pose. You good, buddy? Yes, I am good. I might even be too good. I was just doing some warm-up sketches, trying to capture men in the throes of glorious passion, when I drew this. Holy fuck. What is the matter with you two? You look as if you stumbled upon an ambush. Let me see. This is the most beautiful cock I've ever seen. Where is it? I want to see it. I want to see the cock. Please show me the cock. I know. Liam, I have a confession to make. I've always secretly thought that your yaoi hobby was stupid. Secretly? You told me twice just yesterday. Whatever. The important thing is that I stand corrected. This penis is the most glorious thing I've ever gazed upon. Are you selling this one? Name your price. I'll give you anything. I will give you $5. Wait, account for inflation. I will give you $5,000. Sorry. I don't think I should sell this piece. It's too much art to be contained in a single page. True. So what should you do with Liam's phallic magnum opus? Okay. Draw some underwear on it. Why would we do that? The word's not ready. Or eat it to consume its raw power. Okay, I'm eating it. You snatch the drawing and shove it in your mouth.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Cream? Did you just eat my cock? I might have. Fuck. This truly is the best timeline. Perhaps it is for the best. Quite frankly, Liam, I was already considering stabbing you in your sleep and stealing the immaculate cock for myself. Good point. Cream eating your cock probably just saved your life. Who cares about my life? Cream deprived the world of my beautiful art. Liam, that cock was the kind of cock that starts wars. It would have been the cock that sunk 1,000 ships. It was the hypothetical cock of Helen of Troy. Cream just bought monster kind of not century or two of peace. Isn't that worth sacrificing your perfect cock? I guess. Liam longingly caresses your belly. Okay. Good night, sweet prince. I pity you, my strange cock-worshipping friend. Would you feel better if we purchased some hot dogs?
If you're not leaving,
Because I'm going to
I
get
am.
some with or without you. This experience has given me a craving for something phallic. You averted war, apparently, and got to eat hot dogs with your friends. And the power of Liam's cock inside you gives +2 boldness and -2 creativity. Alien, maybe you're not that bad. Time to get some fresh air. Ooh, what is this? I get to pick with who I sit. This is a very important decision to me. Okay, I think it is okay to say that Nico and April flopped. I haven't seen them yet. I don't think it's worth going for them. I should choose between Omen, Doug, Zoe, and Liam. And I'm very ashamed to say that. But I might be wanting to pick Liam. I might be going for Liam. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going for Liam. Fuck you, Liam. Fuck you, Liam. Fuck you, Liam. Okay, what is this? I have to choose a date? What does the spiciness mean? Is this how spicy it gets? I'm choosing go for a walk. No particular reason. You and Liam go on a lovely stroll to the park. Liam spends the whole time telling you the complete and exhaustive history of the man bun. Oh, that's why I hate you, Liam. You tune most of it out. You're more focused on watching his luscious purple lips flap about shit you couldn't care less about. In the end, Liam got to hear himself talk, and you got to stare at him without seeming creepy for once. It's a perfect night for you both. Nice, Liam. Nice.
I brought extra markers.
Oh! It's my comic. The con is a whirlwind of activity and overstimulation, but somehow you find time to work on your comic. Time to brainstorm. Oh, I got to shoe stuff. What trend from the early 2000s should come back already? Okay, I'm going for people actually seeking revenge. Boldness. Oh, this gives me points. Okay, let's min-max this then. Liam. Okay, I'm going for Liam and Doug. No, okay? And I think both of them like creativity. What's your strongest asset when on a first date? I don't taste like a pumpkin spice latte. I don't know if I have strong knees. My eyes are soulless, yes. Almost as if they were two sexy empty holes. I don't know about that. You can transform into a tiger. Oh. No, I think this one is fun. This one is charm. This one I think is boldness. I don't know what the fuck this one is. It might be creativity, but is a pumpkin spice latte that creative? I don't know, let's see. But this one's fun, what the fuck? I got it all wrong. Time to get back to the con. Okay, I'm going for... I think I need more creativity. I'm going for creativity. Later, you're searching for an open bathroom, but what you find is Zoe and Doug interviewing Liam as he lays on the chaise lounge. Come on, Liam, you gotta dig deep for me. What's your biggest kink? Ooh, I'm not answering that. The muse could come from anywhere, Liam. Please respond. Zoe, you know I'm happy to let you mine me for content for Liam Prom. Your fanfiction where every character is an alternate universe version of my illustrious self. Is that a thing? Can I play Liam Prom? Not that I would want to play it. Ooh, nice seamless lore drop. Yeah, very seamless. But I still have some dignity left to maintain, you know? Who needs dignity? I'd rather have content. Content like your biggest kink. The subject's being unruly. Doug, as my moderator, I authorize you to get the ice bucket. Dousing with ice water isn't going to make me talk. For all you know, that could be my kink. Doug, write that down. Oh crap, I dropped my notebook in the ice bucket. No! Zoe's interviewing tactics lack a delicate touch, one that you could surely provide. Also, you'd love for them to wrap this up and move the chaise lounge out of the bathroom so you can piss. So ask a question Liam will actually answer. Okay. Liam, please recount a recent dream of yours. If it happens to be boring, please make up one that's actually entertaining. Thanks. Liam, keeping in mind that we will design a zany character based on your answer. Would you be open to sharing your deepest, darkest fear? Okay. I'm gonna go for this one because I think it's creativity. Well, I recently dreamt that I was drinking a chocolate frappuccino at a Starbucks. What a nightmare. As if I drink anything less than a French press dark roast at some underground cafe you've never heard of. Okay, Liam, you make it really hard to like you. I'm starting to doubt all the good things I said about you in the last 10 minutes. Hey, we're getting somewhere. But that dream was kinda boring. Sorry my subconscious wasn't narratively interesting enough for you. It's fine, I forgive you. We can still spice the dream up. Like, what if there was a bloodthirsty crocodile at the Starbucks? That'd really raise stakes. But there wasn't a crocodile in my dream. Zoe's onto something though. You should dream of more crocodiles, Liam. It'd make things much more exciting. Why aren't you more like Doug, Liam? Why aren't you more like him? This is perfect! My next character will be crocodile-fearing Liam. A Liam that represents Liam's fixation on crocodiles, which appear in all his dreams. That makes so much sense! Except it doesn't, because I don't dream of crocodiles. Maybe he doesn't dream of crocodiles because he's too scared of them. Of course! Crocodile-fearing Liam it is! Ugh. That settles that. You lose -2 charm, but you gain +2 creativity and +1 open breath room. Let's check our stats again. I think we should go for Doug. I had a moment there. Where I wanted to go for Liam, but that is over. That is the past. I am a new me. I want that slime in my ass. You're perusing Artist Alley with Liam, Zoe, and Omen when you come upon an artist doing live commissions. Oh, cool. Will you draw me a picture of Susie the Battlecorn eating an apple? It's a random in-joke. Nah. Oh. What? Why not? Do you want me to explain the in-joke so you don't feel left out or something? No. Susie the Battlecorn is just too simple. I've been drawing easy art all day. Can't you give me a real challenge? Fine, you asked for it. Do you do hardcore NSFW? With a smirk, the artist draws a picture of Susie the Battlecorn in such a strangely contorted sex position. You're not even sure she's the top or the bottom. Whoa, you're kind of a douche, but I'll admit, you really can draw. You want a real challenge, you pathetic pencil pusher? Fine, draw me an owl. An owl? Yes, they're creatures of supreme beauty and poise. Surely no artist could capture their... The artist shoves a flawless drawing of an owl into Omen's hand. Damn, he's good. Okay, Omen's kind of funny too, I like Omen. And Zoe, of course, I didn't say that, but I thought it was obvious. I've got something. Draw the moment the last vestiges of hope die in a man's eyes, leaving him in a broken shell of a person. Shut up, Liam. Shut the fuck up, Liam. In less than 60 seconds, the artist draws a picture that makes your stomach lurch with secondhand despair. Fuck. Looks like it's down to you, Kream. Can you stump this master artist? Okay, let's see. Everyone says hands, fabric folds, and horses are the hardest things to draw. So commission a horse with hands for hooves winning a wet t-shirt contest. Or commission 50% replicas of a $100 bill. I'm going for this one. I like this one. This one speaks to me on a personal level. No, I'm not going to draw that.
Pathetic.
Aha! You admit defeat then. Hey, I never said that I couldn't draw it. I just refused to. Therefore breaking the sacred commission artist oath. For shame! Actually, it's common for artists to refuse to draw some types of commissions. Really? I never do that when I'm taking commissions. Just because there's no low you won't stoop to, doesn't mean the rest of us can't have boundaries, Zoe. Wow, preach Liam, preach. I have to agree with you on that one. Well, what are your absolutely won't draw these boundaries then? Trains. I refuse to draw trains. Yeah. Not since the incident. What incident? So you draw anything but trains? Would you draw a horse with hands for hooves winning a wet t-shirt contest? Yes, I suppose I would. Liam takes out a pencil and sketch pad and draws a freaky wet horse for your viewing pleasure. For your viewing pleasure. Okay. I'm taking a break from doing the voices. I'm just gonna read for a second while I recompose myself because I cannot, for the love of God, keep up with what they're saying. This looks great. Do you think you could draw another one like this with Susie the Battlecorn? Take that, you bastard! Liam is like 8 times the artist you are. Oh, okay, I can't not do the voices, I just love doing it so much. Whatever. Today has been a win for superior artists and sexy horses. I wouldn't call that a win. You gain +2 creativity for making such an elaborate request, but lose -2 boldness. Okay, I'm the most creative person to have ever stepped on this con. What does Doug like? What does Doug like? I'm sure he likes creativity. And I think he might like charm too. Yeah, so like in the hierarchy, I feel like the next one would be fun. So I'm going for fun. Later, you attend a roundtable discussion on magic systems with Liam, Zoe, and Nico. Where's Doug? I don't want Liam. I want Doug. I want Doug to see me. I want to be with Doug. Time to get your fantasy fix. Oh, Nico! Oh, Nico's here. I could go for them. Thank you all for coming. Let's start with some broad topics. Do you all prefer soft magic systems or hard magic systems? I prefer hard magic systems because it makes me seem like a nerd and I love being a nerd.
Cool.
Oh. I can't believe Liam agrees with me. Hard magic systems are obviously superior. Rules are vital to tell a compelling story. I'm starting to notice too many similarities within me and Liam. I hear you, I see you, I feel you. And I disagree. Chaotic soft magic systems where anything goes are more fun. Yeah, I love a wizard did its stories. As wacky wizards, always doing everything. Oh, I love Nico. I guess I just prefer stories which follow a modicum of logic and structure instead of letting the magic system get straight up ridiculous. Says the vampire who can shape-shift into a hot dog stand for some reason, which is an established rule. Have you ever seen me turn into a corn dog stand? No, because that would be stupid. Yeah, that would be really stupid. Hey, I guess. So, do you all prefer systems in which magic is finite or infinite? I would personally choose... I don't know, honestly, I don't know. I feel like a mix of both. That's not even an answer. That's not possible. You can't be finite and infinite at the same time. Okay, I would choose... you mean like how penises only nut once before needing to recharge, but vaginas just keep going until my hand gets tired? I like them both. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's what he means. That's what he means. Yo, nut-based magic system. You're a genius, Zoe. Well, the idea is to create a new magic system as a group, but not that one. Why not that one? That one rules. You, there. You've been quiet. Why don't you present a system? Surely you can come up with something more, stimulating than what we already heard. Hey, my system was plenty stimulating. Oh man, you're about to disappoint the hell out of this moderator. But nevertheless, propose a magic system. Okay? Backhanded blessings. A world in which backhanded compliments become true as if they were curses cast upon your enemies. Or STM, sexually transmitted magic. Okay, I wanna go for STM. What? No. Why are all of your magic systems so horny? Ignore him, Kream. I love it. Magic systems should be determined based on the kind of story you want to write. And a story about sexually transmitted magic definitely sounds like something I want to binge read. I would read that too, not gonna lie. And for once, nobody can complain that the sex scenes are an unnecessary deviation from the main plot. Let's help Kream flesh this out. What magics can people pass around when they do the nasty? What about conjuria? It's gonorrhea, except instead of gross discharge, you conjure dragons and krakens out of your pussy. Okay, this sounds wholesome and very nice, Zoe. Thanks for your input. Very clever, Zoe. What about syphilis for psychic magic? Isn't syphilis just a regular STD? You fall into my pun trap. I'm saying syphilis with a silent P. Whoa. It gives you psychic powers and makes you P silent? That's a good spell. My turn. What about wizard crabs? What? Wizard crabs, you know, like regular crabs, except the crabs are also wizards. Wait, you mean regular crabs aren't wizards? My assumption was way off. This is far away the most productive conversation about sex you've ever had all day. Good work. You gain +2 fun and lose -2 charm. Okay, and since we're going for Liam, I'm gonna get smart. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna grind the books by watching Hatsune Miku on stage. You decide to attend a panel on the merits of soft versus hard magic systems in magical girl fiction. Ooh, it's just what we were talking about. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable info about word building mechanics. You gain +2 smarts from all that knowledge and from learning so many new dick jokes. Later, you attend a panel being hosted by the creators of a little massively viral fanfic called Liam Prom.
Doug, con volunteer.
Thank you all for coming. I'm your moderator, Doug. I'm honored to introduce the creators of Liam Prom. They're also friends of mine. Can you believe it? I'm Zoe, the author of Liam Prom. Next to me is the inspiration behind K-pop star Liam, cartographer Liam, buff Liam, and countless other Liams. Thank you for having me. Just in case anybody was wondering, my name's Liam. Polite chuckle. Oh no, Doug, you make it very compelling to go for you. But I hate to admit it, Liam's catching my heart already. So let's get right into it. As the original Liam, how did it feel to be the subject of such a sprawling saga? Well, I always had the... Okay, well, I always had the nagging suspicion that I'd be someone's muse someday. I bet you didn't think that you'd be portrayed as the sexy panini dress. Panini... Wait, that confused me. I bet you didn't think that you'd be portrayed as a sexy panini press. No, I can't say I expected that. But in a way, I feel like being portrayed by a multitude of characters gives a better insight into my multifaceted personality.
A world full of Liams.
Sure, and it gives me a chance to answer the eternal question. Would a centaur Liam also wear a man bun? Who among us hasn't wondered that? I hope it wouldn't. The panel continues and you learn more about fictional Liam tropes that you ever thought it was possible to know. While Zoe is dissecting buff Liam's diet and workout plan, you hear Doug whispering in your ear. Psst, Kream, I'm about to open up the floor for audience questions, and I really want this panel to go well for Liam and Zoe. Could you go first and ask something insightful? Everyone always waits for someone else to ask a question, and the initial silence is super awkward. Crap, he blew your usual strategy at panels. Come up with a good question for Liam and Zoe. Okay, let's see. Let's carefully analyze these questions. Most of the action takes place in Liam Academy, but have you thought about how a new universe of Liams would affect the economy and politics of this world? Okay, Liam would love to answer that. Liam would absolutely fucking adore to answer that. Of all the friends you could have written speculative fanfic about, why Liam? Okay, no, that's just being a bitch. I'm gonna go for the first one, because I know Liam's gonna eat that up. Good question. Conceptualizing a universe full of Liams was a challenge in and of itself. I mean, most of society has a hard time dealing with just one Liam. If you put hundreds of Liams face to face, what would happen? Hey! How do the Liams elect a governor when every Liam thinks he's the smartest person in the room, even when he isn't? Sometimes I am. Yeah, oh, I bet you are sometimes, Liam. Don't worry, Liam. Would being Liam allow all the Liams to put up with each other's Liamless and live together in harmony? Or would they irritate each other to the point of mutually assured destruction? Hey! Personally, I believe that the Liams' commitment to democracy, fine art, and disdain for fashionable hairstyles unite them even as their insufferability tries to tear them apart. Wow, Zoe, you've really got all your lore ducks in a row! Thanks, but remember, lore is only important if you can use it to write a gripping main plot. True! Which, in my case, is usually making the Liams fuck. The audience murmurs in aroused agreement. As for the economic systems, they use the euro. Next question. Why do they use the euro? Why do they use the euro? You gain +2 smarts for learning so much. Liam Prom background info, but you lose -2 boldness. What an edificating conversation I just had with Zoe and Liam.
Why is a blank
Oh,
page
comic
so
time.
intimidating?
You feel a surge of creative inspiration and rush to work on your comic. What genius will your pen create today? Brainstorm and find out. Okay, what's a red flag you can't let slide on a first date? They don't own even a single cow, reducing the chances of having tasty chalky milk whenever you want. I'm going for the cow one. Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about? An ancient curse, you want to fuck a lot of people first? A creature living under your bed told you that you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. Big Oyo is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened by you. Who is Big Oyo? oh, the industry, the Big Oyo industry. I thought it was a person. Okay, I'm going for this one. Just kidding, no, I'm not going for this one because I think this one's boldness. We have to min-max. If we want to fuck Liam at the end of this, we need to min-max. There's no other way. I'm going for an ancient curse because I feel like that is very smart. Nice, I'm a genius. Okay, back to the con we go.
You sure it's my
Let's be smart. You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled "Are Dating Sims Back?" The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, "They're not, because they never left to begin with." Yay! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain +2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool. Okay. Grab some popcorn and make one last dash to the restroom, cause you, Liam, Doug, and Zoe are about to see the exclusive premiere of the new Rat Girl TV show. I can't believe this little webcomic made it so big. Rat Girl is such an inspiration to girls like me who are also little freaks. The lights dim, and the opening title plays, Rat Girl, brought to you by Red Boar. Another humble webcomic sold out to a drink conglomerate. Is there no escape from the claws of capitalism? I get you, Liam, I get you. I truly do. I'm sure it won't be that bad. I kinda like spotting product placement sometimes. It's like playing Where's Waldo? The show opens on a werebrat draining a can of Red Boar. Suddenly, the can transforms into a bottle of water. What? My Red Boar turned into disgusting water? Water lacks all the delicious chemicals that make Red Boar the superior beverage / engine fuel. The camera pans over to a villain with faucets for hands. You're too late, Rat Girl, he cackles. No one will be caffeinated now that Big Aqua is here. You fiend, Hat Girl squeaks.
You fiend! Everyone needs their daily
dose of productivity in a can. Taste my fury. I am destroyed. This game is taking everything out of me. Okay. I love it though. I love it. This is all for Liam Skog. Okay, I was wrong. This isn't nearly as fun as Waldo. Yeah, let's bail. I'm thirsty anyway. Thirsty for a can of delicious, heart-pumping Red Bull. Why did you say that? Oh, I'm not sure what came over me. I guess marketing messed with our brains. It might be messing with Doug's fashion sense as well. How long have you been wearing a Red Bull brand jacket? What? I don't know where it came from. It looks kinda cool though, right? It does look kinda cool. Not as cool as Liam's Red Bull neck tattoo. What is happening? Shit, I've never seen product placements this powerful. It's almost as powerful as Red Bull's guaranteed 5 hours of unstoppable energy. Surrender to the magic taste of Red Bull. I mean, save us, Scream. Okay. Think very non-advertiser friendly thoughts. Oh, I'm really good at doing that. I'm very good at this first one. Cream's right. Become ungovernable. Think nasty, depraved thoughts. Oh jeez. This isn't my forte. Is thinking about not replying to a text message enough? Oh, Doug, you're so cute. No, Doug, go all in. Think about cuss words. Think about gore. Think about exposed nipples. Oh, Doug, okay. It won't work. Sex and violence are hot advertising strategies for today's crass youth. Haven't you seen those insurance ads with the big-breasted anime girl? You mean Insurance Chan? I love her. I have her on a bumper sticker. If only I had a car to put it on. Doug's too forgotten. We have to save ourselves. Think about murder. Think about dead babies. I think we're just giving them ideas. Red Bull should tweet an ad bragging about how their energy shots pose an awesome risk to children and wimpy unborn babies. It's pointless. Brands are just too edgy to out-edge now. So this is how it ends. After all these centuries, I finally beat death in the form of a latte cap. Oh, it's late. Sorry, I got Starbucks spilled by looking at his man bun. Well, if I have to go, at least I'm going with my friends. Yeah, I'll never forget our friendship, even if it legally becomes property of Red Bull. Oh, what the hell? I love you too. You all hold hands and bow your heads to accept your fate. But then, wait, something's changed. I haven't thought about anything trademarked in 90 seconds. The spells gun, it must have been so cheesy that we crossed the line into cringe. And brands are so focused on being cool, coming off as cringe is their biggest fear. So we can repel brands by being friendly and cringe? That works for me. That might work for now, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time before Red Bull and its ilk engage in performance cringe too. Yeah, I'll take a win where I can get it. Come on, let's go to a farmer's market and eat something without a barcode on it for once. You get +2 bonus, nice. But I lose. I lost smarts, no! I cannot be losing smarts. Liam's not gonna want to be with me. Let's get creative then. Sometime later, you're in the hotel bathroom giving your remaining shirts the sniff test when you hear Liam grumbling in the other room. Okay, Liam? Okay. Deep breaths, deep breaths. I'm ready for you, Liam. I'm ready, Liam, I'm ready. Damn it. Have any of you seen my keys? I could have sworn I left them on the nightstand. Poor Liam. Yet another victim of faulty witness testimony. All clues pointed to the keys not being on the nightstand, and yet he went on insisting. I couldn't bring myself to put more doubt in his fragile mind, even if his memory had more holes than a wedge of Swiss cheese. ... Sorry, I don't know where your keys could be. Nico, is your magnifying glass up to the task of finding them? Of course! The detective has stumbled home from enough late-night benders to know how to follow the clues to a set of missing keys. Sweet! What clues do we have so far? Well, has our prime suspect here retracted his steps yet? Yes, of course. Wait, what do you mean prime suspect? You were the last to be in possession of the keys, weren't you? How do we know you didn't lose them on purpose to hide some shady deeds? Ooh, Liam, have you been getting up to some spicy business in the hotel room you didn't want us to find out about? No, I obviously didn't lose the keys on purpose. You'd better solve this mystery before Liam blows the gasket. How can you find the missing keys? Okay, you gotta trust the noir detective method. Go to the hotel bar, get drunk, maybe start a fight. It'll help in the process somehow. Or solve this mystery the same way badly written detective movies do. Cast a spell that conjures a flashback with voiceover narration for convenient exposition. Okay, let's think about which of these will give us smarts. Not this one. So I'm going for this one. I think this one's boldness. And I think this one's cool. It might be creativity, so I'm going for it. You check your spellbook app for an applicable spell and find one called Dumpus Expositionus. Perfect! You cast the spell, and the room is awash with a flashback of Nico from earlier today. Do I have everything? Trench coat? Fedora? Crippling substance abuse problem? Lack of faith in the world? Yep, I'm ready. Let's noir it up. Wait, I can't say that line better. More dated. Let's noir it up. I guess. There we go. Oh, Nico's so fun. I love them too. I want to fuck them next. Oh crap. I'm missing the most important noir accessory. A mystery. Can't believe I almost forgot. What could I do? Oh, I know. I'll throw Liam's keys away. It's the perfect crime. Past Nico literally chucks Liam's keys into a sewer grate.
What the fuck?
Nico, what the fuck? Hey, you gotta admit, they're really committed to the Bart. Ha, you caught me. I was getting a little antsy and wanted to drum up a crime to solve. Can you blame me? I can absolutely blame you. Go get my fucking keys. Nico fishes the keys out of the sewer, and you can all finally head to the con. Another case closed. You gain +2 smarts and lose -2 fun. Okay, that was smarts. Thought it was gonna be creativity, but that works, I guess. Liam, I'm coming for you. Okay, let's try the lobby. I didn't go to the lobby yet. Oh, it's Code of the Lamb again. You're roaming around the lobby and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable. You decide to solve this conflict the traditional way. A knife fight to the death. The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the right to cosplay. Gain +2 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all. And because I'm kinda scared of them. Later, you're walking through the lobby with April, Zoe, and Liam, but it's quite busy at this time. You're fighting just to stay together. Ooh, April's here. Oh, and she's in incognito mode. That's because she's famous, right? Like, what is she just a clown? Is that her monstrosity being a clown? Are clowns monsters now? Is this the message you're trying to get across? MonsterCon? That all clowns are monsters? Because that doesn't sound very cool. Come on, gang! We can't get separated by the crowd. Let's hold hands for safety.
Don't be ridiculous.
Is that really necessary? If we get separated, we can just text each other and meet back up somewhere. Oh, Liam, you naive little newbie. Just trust me, you don't want to get separated at a con. You all hold hands, which is great because that's second base for you. Yes, touching hands is second base. It's been a rough year, so you've adjusted your base to reflect more realistic goals. Unfortunately, your hands are sweaty. Before you realize it, April slipped from your grasp. Help! Oh no! She was consumed by the crowd. I thought I told everyone to stick together. April's too petite to fight the crowd current. It's fine, Zoe. Look, she's just a few feet ahead. We'll rejoin her at the end of the room. No, this is bad. That current's gonna take her straight into the con chasm. The what? The con chasm, you know, the bottomless chasm cutting through the middle of the lobby. You really are a con newbie, huh? Why is there a bottomless chasm in the middle of the lobby? Who knows? Maybe someone just thought it would be funny to have a bottomless chasm at a con and now everybody does it on principle. You'd better save April if you ever want any of your friends to take you to third base. Prolonged eye contact. Do something! Okay, April, you will not die. I will not let you die, don't worry. Perform a guitar. I barely know you. I have never seen you before. This is my first time seeing you, but I am not going to let you die. Okay, perform a guitar solo so awesome that you gain the right to crowd surf. This way you can pull April out of the crowd riptide, or it's too late for her. Just befriend a random it's too late for her. Just befriend a random conger and make them the new April. It's what old April would have wanted, probably. Yeah, April. As I just said, I don't really know you. So I think I'm going for the second one. I hope I get to know the new April better. Okay, not a terrible plan. But we need to find someone that resembles April in terms of humor, aesthetics, overall vibe. Or we could just grab this guy here. Hey fella, guess what? Your name is New April now. Welcome to our squad. What? But I have friends of my own. They're right over there. New April points to a group of congoers waving goodbye. No, it's okay. You can keep him, they say. Well, looks like you're one of us now. Do you like operetta? Ha! That was a trick question. But by refusing to answer, you passed. I must say, I think I like the new April. Oh, hi April. Hi April. It's nice to see you again. Awkward. I take it you found a stranger to replace me? Don't worry, it's okay. I would have done the same if I were in your position. Aw, that's the old April will love so much. Thanks, I need to go to the bathroom real quick though. Will you come with me, new April? As April's gotta stick together. The Aprils go to the bathroom while you, Leon, and Zoe plan your next move. 5 minutes later, old April returns. Alone. I'm back! Ready to check out the merch hall? Where did new April go? Who? New April, our good friend of 30 seconds. Did you really not see them leave, old April? I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, you should really stop calling me old April since I'm the only April here. Honk honk. Okay, April. Okay, April. You're pretty sure new April has suffered some awful fate. But hey, at least you're back with the only April we love so much. You gain +2 charm and lose. No, I lost creativity. No, I can't be losing creativity like that.
I'm scared of big crowds.
Ooh, I got an achievement, new April. Okay, there's one more event. Oh, I think this is our last event. Should we go community zone or merch hall? I'm gonna go for merch hall. Oh, my charm is so low. I hope Leon doesn't care about that. Now it's time to enter the world of heroines with miniskirts and transformation sequences. You're attending a discussion on magical girl anime. Oh, I love magical girl anime. I wish I was a magical girl.
Senpai!
Wow! The magical girls roundtable has begun. All of us love magical girls, right? Look at their tatas. They're even bigger than April's. Damn. Of course, it's a genre that both empowers women and gives us upskirt shorts.
Zoe likey.
It makes my sense of feminism take a screenshot. Ooh. True, and they're so relatable. They have mascots like me. Yeah, we've noticed. ... Liam Senpai? What about you? Not Liam Senpai. Honestly, I think the whole magical girl trope is a little played out. Liam, I do not agree with you, but I still like you. You, take that back! I will not. There are basically only 2 types of magical girl anime. Ones that copy the Sailor Moon formula, and ones that try too hard to be edgy. Then surely you're willing to put your money where your mouth is and come up with something better? Of course! They should make a magical girl anime where, William, sometimes it's okay to shut up. Cream, you and I were just talking about this the other day. Tell everyone about my amazing subversion of magical girl tropes. Please. Oh, well, if you ask it like that, I might. How can you say no to such a pathetically cute request? Come up with a new twist on the magical girl genre. Oh my god, we even got we even got illustrations for this. Okay, this is the most important thing I've ever done. The next step for the magical girl is the logical one. The magical middle-aged woman, with new unique tropes like magical soccer mom and magical MILF. Or, there's one thing that has never been challenged in magical girl anime. It's time for a magical girl who wears pants. No, that's boring. That's actually kind of boring. I'll go with magical moms and MILFs. Yes, exactly. It's a reflection on how the passage of time is inescapable, even for magical girls. Wait, that would actually make a good magical girl anime. Liam, you're onto something there. I want this now. Do magical middle-aged women still fight evil? When they can. It's hard to find time to save the world when you've got a full-time job, 2.5 kids, and a husband who won't even look at you during sex anymore. But being a bad guy is the best part of being a magical girl. Nonsense. There's plenty of fun things about being a magical middle-aged woman. 40 is the new 14. Indeed, magical middle-aged women can enjoy getting day drunk on wine or having an affair with their children's soccer coach. His name is Adam, and his hair is grey, but in a very sexy way. And don't worry, they'll still get to fight the incredibly annoying mom who derails every PTA meeting. Is that really as fun as fighting an evil monster and saving the world? There's only one way to know, Nico, by testing it out. You always spend the rest of the day drinking wine, checking out older men, and crashing a PTA meeting. You even make some uppity bitch named Sharon cry. You all were right, being a magic middle-aged woman is fun. You gain +2 smarts, but I lost -2 creativity. Wait, no! Oh no, this is like nerfing myself. I only have 16 creativity, I need more creativity. Otherwise, Liam won't love me. Oh no. We're getting near the end. Okay.
Nice to get
Okay, we're talking to Liam. Excuse me, Nico. I have some business to pick with this sexy vampire. Oh! Oh, this is so cute. It's like a little date. Would he like this? He likes to talk about himself, so I think he'd like me to talk about Liam Prom. Yeah, let's talk about this. I think he likes Liam Prom. What a thing, eh? The artist becomes the muse. Oh, that's so cute. He even got like expressions and all. I love Liam. I mean, I like Liam. He's kind of cool, I guess. I guess if you live long enough, it's no surprise someone ends up telling the story of you. And the story of Liam is one of dozens of Liams going through life while attending Liam Academy. It is a choice, certainly. It's clear that Zoe and I have quite different understandings on what constitutes art. But I've chosen not to bother her too much with my opinions of her work. That's nice of you. I would never want to be the one to cut the wings of an artist. Are your visions that different, really? Sure, Liam Prom falls in a very different category than your conceptual poetry. But is it that different from, let's say, Two Guys, One Salad? Two Guys, One Salad? What is that about, Liam? ... Well, you got me there. In any case, I really appreciated that this time, Zoe consulted me first to see if I was okay with her project idea. What's your favorite part of it? You'll laugh at how Liam this will sound, but I think it's her just asking about me and, like, really listening. She has to milk dozens of Liams out of me, right? Heh, she has to milk dozens of Liams. Hey, don't think about that, Kream. Don't think about that. Kream! Anyway, to do so, she'll sit and interview me for hours. Of course, we've known each other for a couple years now, but I think silly as it is, Liam Prom has brought us closer. I'm glad to hear that, Liam. Guess we all like to feel seen, don't we? There's a nice warm feeling, yes. Oh! You two of them share some quiet. Maybe you're causing a bit of that nice warm feeling in him too. Aw, that's cute. That's super cute, actually. Okay, grinding time, comic time. And all of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session for your comic. Where did the time go? What's legal but should be legal? Okay, we have to choose the option that gives us creativity points. Telling people Santa isn't real, people deserve magic in their lives. No, I hate this one. Getting a tattoo of someone else's mom, you just get a tattoo of a skull, it's cooler, and you can always pretend it's the skull of someone else's mom. This is boldness. Stealing someone's identity, nothing is as attractive as being yourself, except maybe being someone more attractive. I've got to rethink this one. I think this one's charm. And misusing internet slang. If you're nodding on a joke, don't even try. I think this might be like smarts. I'm going for this one. But this one is fun, I think. But I'm going for it. Was smarts. Okay, that's good, that's good. I lost more creative. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, going crazy. Sorry, I'm going crazy. Just going crazy. Underrated activities for a third date. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quixote's second volume, a truly thrilling page-turner, or studying contraception, you look responsible while also hinting that you want to fuck. Okay, I'm going for this one. There's Don Quixote, literature, this is definitely creativity. Nice! 19! Nice, this is amazing. Oh my god, I think we're stacked. I think we're stacked. Oh god. Who will be your con love? Liam. Liam. Ask Liam to the con after party? Yes. I hope he accepts it. Oh no, I'm so nervous. Well, let's check our comic. Finally, the art gang gathers around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Oh, I didn't know this was a thing. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth is said to be the next heroin sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of revenge. Little does she know that what she'll find is love. Due to fate and the precarious state of economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's pumpkin spice latte. There's the buff, ever horny Morty. Quiet, handsome Mamimi. Seductive, breathtaking Milo. And many more. If this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, its lack of cows. That's why she wears this hat. Ah, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors. But she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. An ancient curse. Only one thing is clear. There will be lots of kissing on the mouth. Oh, that's an awesome... Wait, oh my god, there's even the comic itself. Okay, let's go. Comic reading time. Milo, you're back. I thought you were still mad at me after I told you Santa isn't real. Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you. Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower. We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until chapter 53. Well, I realized maybe Jacqueline should have some say in that. And also fuck you. Zzz. Hey guys, what's happening out here? To be continued. Okay, oh, I absolutely love this. I didn't know they would go all out. Oh, that must have taken a lot of work. Because I think they changed the images too, depending on what you pick. Oh my god, this is so good. But that's why I love this game. That's why I love this game series. Oh my god, it's time for the truth. Oh no. You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go on the con after party with you. A date to the after party with you, you say? Oh god, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Allow me to recite my answer in the form of poetry. Oh no, I think he's gonna reject me. I think I'm cooked, chat. Yours is an evening I'd be happy to join. Your smile stirs my heart and tickles my loins. Oh my god, oh. It's a rough draft, okay? Oh, we're so cute together. The after party was wonderful. Oh, look at Liam. Look at us. We're both with our bow ties. We both wear these white collars around our necks. My hair is kind of goofy as well, Liam. We're soulmates. We were made for each other, Liam. I'm sorry about all the terrible things I said about you. I'm in love with you, Liam. I have to admit it. Liam showed off 400 years worth of moves on the dance floor. And later that night, he showed you 400 years worth of moves in bed. Experience really is the best teacher. And that was Monster Con. Look at Zoe right here. I fucking adore this game. I love this game so much. That's a lot of footage I have to look through. I don't know how this video is gonna come out. I don't know how or if I'm gonna play this again, but I kind of want to. Maybe I'm gonna do it on a stream. I don't know. I have to figure stuff out. And I'm gonna go have some fun with Liam now. Bye. Goodbye.